Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. We've got our first official visitor of the season here in Coral Gables. Here's a quick look at the city. The city of Miami's looking great. Tim Burns is on campus here, and you can see the outdoor practice fields behind the baseball stadium. And here's the indoor practice facility. And they got Tim Burns looking at practice here. You see DJ Ivy making a great play on the ball. Obviously, Miami needs cornerbacks, and Tim Burns would be a great addition to the team. They're looking to get him committed as soon as possible. And again, look at Miami, American Airlines Arena off to the left, the beautiful water. You guys know what it's like in Miami. And here's South Beach. What a great official visit. Our first one of the season. Very excited for the future. And hopefully we gain a commitment. But here's a look at our recruiting board, guys. We've made some changes. Some guys are moving up. And just real quick, let's look at Tim Burns. You see we've got the hefty lead. Again, I think we're going to get a commitment after this game, after this week. And I think he'd be a great start for our recruiting. And nobody else is offered. He's not visiting anywhere else. We can get some bonus points if we play well with our secondary. But really, the biggest thing right now, we need to look at our top guys. We need to start making some moves. It's great to have Burns on board, most likely. And here's Thad Franklin. He sets all of his official visits. I'm not worried about the other schools, just Florida State. Again, he's going to take his official visit to Miami the same week we play Florida State. Anthony Hudson is a huge target for us. Again, 6'5", 96 speed. Really excited about him. I think he's going to be a great addition. I know his catching might not be great. You see the D rating, and it doesn't have the official rating come back yet. But again, Florida State, Clemson have offered. We're going to stay on him, and we can work on that catching ability. I know he's a 70 overall, but we'll work on it. And again, 5-star quarterback Austin Joseph is highly interested. I want to see how the throw power comes back. We'll work on the accuracy. And look, all the other schools are kind of dropping off. Only Oregon is offered. At this point, I like our chances. And we can work with them. I like it. We just got to stay on them. Again, Ja'Cory Hammett, outside linebacker out of Miami Northwestern. Us and Marshall. I like our chances with that battle. You see him, we're getting all the bonus points. So I feel like we can lock up on him. Lawrence Seymour, we're moving up. Perry George, we're down a little bit, but look at the change. We gained at 135. So we're making some moves. Michael McLaughlin's an interesting one because he's already scheduled 4 official visits. We're down by a lot, but we're just going to go all in on him. Nick Hefner's a guy that we lead for. I think he's going to be a quality running back. I like our chances against the other schools. But the biggest thing is his speed rating hasn't came back yet. So it says it's an A. If that holds up, we've got a great find there. Andres Borregales, obviously we want him. We're gaining big time on the Gators there. So we're making some move with some guys. I like where we're at. We're leading with guys. Again, shout out to everybody who dropped in on the live recruiting show that we did to really hammer away on these. You guys helped out tremendously, gave advice. And if you guys haven't seen one of these yet, certainly stop by one of those. Again, the live stream with that. And also, you can watch it back. So that's where some of these moves have been made. Alfred Brock was the guy that I found and really like. I really like that he's got that 92 acceleration for an offensive guard. And I think he's got a chance to be a good player. Again, 5-star Darren Williams. Nobody's really recruiting him. He's probably a center or D tackle. But I like that. Again, looking for hidden gems. You see some DNs with some really good size. So I like where we're at with recruiting. Certainly we got plenty of ways to go. Again, my point of emphasis is try to gain as much quality with a lot of points as possible. And then you see real quick, just James Williams, Joe Keith Brown, Savion Collins. We're just trailing by a lot. I left them on the board so you can look at them and see where they're going to go. But it doesn't look like we have a shot. So that's why I pulled all the points. And there's some guys here at the bottom that I just recently added to the board. And we'll see if we can make moves. Again, they're guys not being heavily recruited. Might find some hidden gems. So we'll kind of just take a look at them. But here we go. Game 4, guys. We're 3-0, ranked 16th. We're playing an FCS school from the Southeast. It doesn't have a team name. So going to this game, guys, I know that I need to have a big game and impress, particularly with the running backs. That's a big focus of this game. Jalen Knight, and again, I'd like to be able to break one out. But again, the running game needs to get going. Thad Franklin's our number 1 target on the board. And he's not, he doesn't like our playing style. It's a D rating right now. and that's because we're not running the ball well enough with the running backs. So that's the point of emphasis. Also, guys, I changed up the playbook. I want to show you. I'm just kind of scrolling through real quick before we got call play. But I changed up the playbook to try, and then I added some plays, some run formations to try to get things going here. Hopefully, hopefully it's going to be pretty similar. There we go. I like to just start off slow. I know it's by instinct. You just want to heave out a 60-yard bomb on the first play, but anyways, I think the passing game is going to be similar. I was actually getting used to the formations before, and then here we go. We got a read play here. That's a nice toss. Get out there. So again, we're starting Don Chaney. Had that big game, big fourth quarter last game. Maybe it wasn't big, but just started to see some production, you know. And Cameron Harris, I just couldn't get going with them. Either bad running calls, missing holes, bad offensive line play, everything. It just wasn't working for me. Okay, no, I don't see anything open. Okay. We're just going to run. Get out. Okay. There's Derek King through 3 games. Again, averaging over 300 yards a game and 3 touchdowns. You'll take that for sure. And the thing is, we played 2 really quality opponents that were ranked. And I felt pretty good about it, but I feel like there's more to go. Like, I don't feel like I'm clicking on all cylinders, but I feel like it's getting there. So we'll see how it goes here. Just making some passes here. Again, I want to get the running game going, but I don't necessarily want to go just 20 straight runs. You know what I mean? Like, and if it doesn't really work here, we might just, I hate to say give up on the run, but it certainly doesn't look like it's a strength of ours. There we go. Got some blockers. Like to get a little bit more speed there. And that's the thing too. We don't have, you know, King I think is around a 90 rating. Brevin Jordan's around like 92. And then our best running back, I think Cameron Harris might be a little over 80. There we go. And that's the thing. I've talked so much about trying to get Brevin more involved because he wasn't in every play setup with the tight end spot. But this new playbook I really like because a lot of the base sets include the tight end. So I don't have to worry about him being out there or not. Let's run this in here. Get in. Man. What I was saying with the running backs, yeah, I think there's their rating. I think Chaney might be a 78, 79, 80, somewhere in there. So it's certainly not like the best players on our team. And then the offensive line, I think around that same number. So it's hard to make that the major. Okay, okay, we're going to go power O here off to the right. Slide Jordan over. It should be able to score here. They don't have a guy. Yeah, we're in. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's a good start. I would like to be able to break some runs, but yeah, it's a good touchdown for Chaney. Hopefully Thad Franklin's in for press, but I want to have a more balanced team. And then you saw that scramble with Derek King. I like that. I know I have to be a little bit more hesitant with him because I don't want him to get hurt. So we'll just see how his running game goes, but certainly when he goes off and runs, I can notice his speed, agility, things like that. So, oh, Clemson, we gave him that loss, and now he just took another one. Wake Forest is having a good season, but man, Clemson, I feel like we gave them 2 losses because they were not ready to play that game. So I'm not going to lie, like, this game is certainly not as stressful as the last 2. Like, going into this, like, I know we're going to win this and that kind of thing, but I will say I want to win this game like 80-0. You know what I mean? Like, I want to dominate this game and impress and just get everything going, running everything. So it's a little like, man, I got all kinds of crazy plays, but just the amount of perfection you're trying to get down, I can already feel like there is a little stress, but I'm just getting used to it. Just the attention and just making sure we're giving you guys a good squad to watch here. There we go, finish that. So real quick, made 3 new changes on defense. We go, Sam Brooks replaces Avery Huff, just to give Brooks in there. You know, just to give another guy in there some more reps. So we flip that. Man, where is our, okay. Again, with that hit stick, got to be careful on that. I'm going to try to work on that this game, really low, just not use it as much, because it seems that's when I get in the problem with the missing. So anyways, Roche comes back in at right end for Jalen Phillips, and it's not that Jalen did bad last game, he did good, but just to kind of get Quincy going, we need to get out there. There's Sam. Nice play. There we go. I didn't do the hit stick, finish the tackle. That's what I got to do. And then the other switch I made was that defensive tackle. Again, with Silvera out for the season. First I went with Jared Harrison Hunt, did fine. But again, just giving a guy another chance. And right now I got Jaleel Holly in. And I know you guys like... What the heck? Okay. I know you guys like Jordan Miller as well. So I'll get him in there probably next game. Just kind of mix it up. And I say that because usually the starters play the majority. There's Miller right there, actually, just speaking of him. But there's not a lot of subs. Like they leave guys in. So that's why I like to give them the start. Yep, there we go. Again, just the tackle, not trying to hit stick and whiff. So we're working on that. And real quick, just looking ahead, the next game is Georgia Tech, so we're going back into ACC play. I like that we're 1-0. That's a nice cushion to have. But and that yeah, we just need to get through this one though. I like where we're at with this game. It feels like it's coming up at a good time. Again, we're still playing on Heisman mode. That'll be the plan from here on out after that first game. So 3rd and 12. So yeah, and just kind of curious on the comments. Again, I always read everything you guys say, positive and negative. Obviously, I want to hear that positive stuff. You guys have been great with the support. Hopefully you guys like it. I know there was a request for the white uniforms, so I did that and kind of mixed it up here. Hopefully you guys like this. Obviously, Miami wouldn't wear white at home typically, but... And I know which squad we are, but this white versus yellow thing is a little... I guess it's okay. Their uniforms are really bright. Look at them, the crowd there. You could see them all there. So I still have Keyshawn Smith back at punt return. Anderson is waiting for the snap. Again, we've had that, so this is pretty much 4 straight games, so maybe 3. I think I made the move after the first game. We'll let that one go. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. But yeah, I like I said, I feel like we're moving forward. Again, it's a long season. I just don't want to regress with play, and obviously want to just keep the wins going, keep moving up the rankings. I'm going to look at something real quick. I'm going to switch up the running backs maybe every drive right now. I mean, obviously Chaney got that touchdown, but I want to make a move. So Harris is 86. That's pretty good, actually. I mean, it's better than what I expected. So we're going to put him back in, and we'll get Jalen Knighton in there too as a plan. Just to mix it up there. They got Chaney still in, but that's tough. I probably could have ran with that, but I thought Pope was going to come free. They got kind of jammed up there and then missed him, but it's okay. But again, I want to focus on the run game. And curious what you guys think of Miami's running game for this season coming up. Do you guys like Cameron Harris to take over, have a really productive season in this offense? Obviously, it feels like they're gonna, they want to go balance, but the focus will be on the passing game. But I'm curious, do you guys like Cameron Harris? Who would you like to see for the real season? Do you want to see Don Chaney Jr. get in there, the freshman out of Belen? Okay, again, getting used to these passing. There we go. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Thrown on, that should have been a touchdown, no lie. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I have to loft it more or what, but man, I felt good about it, even throwing on the run. So that's too bad. We got a punt here, but
and this one is a beauty. East of the 40. He makes it out to maybe
missed on that first tackle, but yeah, hopefully we gain our first commit.
One of the great traditions of college football.
And Tim Burns, it's nice because it's obviously it's a real UM commit, so that's fun, and he's a fun player to watch. I remember seeing him at a 7-on-7 event last year, and there's a video out that I put together on him. Man, we are not defending that play very well. But yeah, he's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. You know, he's not the biggest guy, but plays really tough. Pretty good in coverage. And the fun thing that I was watching, you know, he wanted to go against the best receivers out there, and again, aggressive, that kind of thing, and celebrated, you know, with the old cartwheel into a flip there. Okay, handspring. So anyways, just a lot of fun. A fun player to watch. I'd be glad to have him on the team as a commit. And yeah, it's a good start. So hopefully it doesn't make us wait too much, because again, we got that 2,000 point lead. And then hopefully we just lock it up after this game here. We can get some bonus points if we get 2 interceptions, and then if we get 4 pass deflections from our secondary, we can gain some bonus points with them, so that'll help even more. I feel good about it because these guys are terrible. But we just have to make it count here.
He rifles it to the left.
That would have been a nice interception. We've been having interceptions. You know, last game we had a big one. Both Ivy and Blades had one against Michigan State, so I feel like we're getting them pretty good.
They're stacking the line. It looks like they're coming after this punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Yeah, I can't touch that. Again, just switching up the running backs. Do this hopefully quickly here. So I'm gonna go with Jalen this time. Again, just kind of keeping it the same. Cameron was good, but just mixing this up. I've got to get something to going, and I'm okay if they all do well. Got some dives, some zone plays, the power O. So there's some run plays in here. Hopefully that can work. But I'm spreading it out here. There we go. Again, gotta keep Brevin involved. He needs to be our go-to guy, to be honest with you guys. Like, Wiggins has been huge, and Jeremiah Payton. Those two guys have been our best 2 receivers. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate when that happens. Maybe you guys saw something open. I didn't see it open, but I didn't see the blitz enough. And I hate to just throw it up there for a pick, but hopefully, well, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss someone too bad, but I just didn't see it. Okay. There we go. Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness. That should have been a touchdown too. We've got to explode out of that and go. I like that we got out of that though. We had that huge sack like really hurt us, but we got a first down. I like it. That's a good play by Mike. We needed that.
Fires out to his receiver.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on
Just
the
keep
play.
feeding Mike Harley. Again, I like to spread it out.
His man for a nice game.
I think that's what's going to happen all season. If we just keep spreading the ball out, these guys are going to put up some really good numbers. I like this corner. If we can get Brevin open on this.
He's going to try and scramble.
Oh, they covered it up.
14-yard
14-yard rush. We'll take it. Again, I like being able to run with them, and that's probably that's the best way to do it. Run to the outside when guys aren't open, and then get out of bounds.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
I don't particularly like this run play, but we're going to see if it works. All right, Jalen. Oh, there we go. 10-yard run. I like it. Can we get I want to get another. I want to squeeze another play off before the quarter's out.
Miami up 7 points.
Let's run it. Oh my goodness.
At the 8-yard line.
Okay, I was hoping we'd be able to get that same play to work, but it didn't. All right, 7-0. Again, I'd like to be up like 28-0, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and score a touchdown here.
Football here in quarter number 2.
Maybe do this. Oh, they want to do read. Okay, get out there. Block.
Looking for the corner.
Oh my goodness. I read it right. I read the right key, but I couldn't get past that last guy. I was trying to hit spin move there to get out of that. So now we're 3rd and goal. We've got to score here.
He scrambled.
Oh, I wanted to. Oh my goodness, that's so frustrating. You guys see square was open. I think that was Pope, but I threw it at the last second. Oh my goodness. I pressed the, the whole thing. I pressed the button, but okay, that's frustrating. I don't want to kick a field goal here. I feel like I gotta score a touchdown. I mean, seriously, I don't like that we're sitting at 7-0 here. Let's get a touchdown here. I'm gonna switch that route to Jordan. Get a little deeper.
Scrambling around. He's got to throw it in a hurry.
Oh, that was terrible. That's a bad sequence. That one wasn't as obvious as the one before that. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, it is what it is. Let's lock him down here. This is why I was okay with going for it. Wanted the touchdown, but if it didn't work, we'll pin him back here. Finish that. There we go. Sam Brooks having a good game. We're moving the ball. We just got to figure out a way to punch it in at that time. Again, it's this balance of working on things and then being successful with what you do. Like, obviously, like, I've been able to get the passing game going, but and maybe if I would have done that on those first couple downs, I would have been able to score. But I want to be able to run the ball. So again, I'm constantly trying to either get better or work on things, or feed different guys to try to make it more balanced. Just like I like to go hurry up offense, just to show you guys this is how it's going to be with Miami. Even though I might get stuck in a bad formation and unable to quickly audible it out. But let's see if we can't get a pump block here. Hardly ever happens, but we're going to bring him. But I need to score here. This 7-0's thing is, let's get out there. Anything open? Get a spin. I was hoping that spin would just explode forward, but 15-yard return. Let's go ahead and score here.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between.
I feel like the formations are pretty good in this system here. It's similar to the last one I was running.
He's on the run.
I missed him late, and then I thought I could just run because I want to run with the Eric, and oh my goodness, this sequence has been very poor because I know that the route was there early, but I wanted to run with them, and then by the time I decided to throw it, it was away. Okay, we've got to play better here.
He's under pressure.
There we go.
He throws complete. He gets hit out of bounds.
Not a huge play. We'll take that 7 yards. We'll take it. We're going to keep moving forward, guys. I'm going to try not to be overly frustrated with what's going on here. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 3. Let's pick this up. Let's go get a touchdown.
Looking for his man. Incomplete.
Again, I am going to try not to be frustrated. I feel like chucking the controller across the room, though. Okay, here we go.
He's scrambling.
Yeah, we'll get the first down here.
He's got space. He's tackled at the 22.
Almost squeezed out of that. There we go, that first down. It's so easy to run with him. Like, his speed is really noticeable. Again, the agility and those hard cut move on this game, it's very evident with him when he gets the ball there. I don't like this run play. Oh, I just don't like that. I don't like the shotgun draw plays on this game. There's just a lot of yards to go, and it feels like the defense can always make up for it. A lot of yards to go to get to the line of scrimmage is what I was saying. I just don't. But this is the formation we're in.
Makes it out to about the 13.
It's just not ideal. We got another one, so yeah, with 10-yard gain. 3rd and 2. Okay, we have got to score a touchdown here. Shout out to you guys for sticking with me here. We're just fine. Just working on a few things. But I have confidence. Not worried about this game or anything like that. And we're not doing that bad.
They hand it off again. He fights
Get across. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, just really piling up the yards here. We've got to figure out a way to get in the end zone, though.
Caught with room to work. Tackle around the 5-yard line.
There we go. Mark Harley, 3 catches, 48 yards. King, 8 for 14. Good. Obviously, I feel like whenever it's... I always feel like I need to be like 12 for 14. Like, I feel like it's... I feel like I can do that. Oh, my goodness. See... Okay. I feel like he was open. 3rd and 5. We are grinding away with these guys. The Pirates are making it tough for us. All right, let's get a touchdown. Okay, he's in. There we go. Mark Pope. There we go. Mark Pope. That was a nice catch. That's a good score there. Oh, that's why. Look at King was a red. So that's probably why he was missing on that last one there. Grinded out a 10-play, 39-yard drive. That's all right. We got a touchdown out of it. Not everything is going to be one play 80 yards, guys. We've got to grind away some drives, and that's okay. And I still feel confident with the rest of the ACC schedule coming up. Again, it feels like I'm leaving some plays out there. Again, and just working on this playbook, and I think we're going to be just fine. Again, shout out to you guys for showing all your support, man. I mean, this has been great. I've really enjoyed this series. I know some of you would like to see more games in a week, but I want to, you know, I like, and maybe we'll make that move. Maybe we'll make that decision. It would just fly through the 2020 season, and I feel like just want to soak it up, you know, just with these guys and things like that. But yeah, maybe you guys are. You want to see how the 2020, you want to get over 2020 and just keep moving. 2021, the whole thing. Hopefully we can set our schedule to play Alabama. And real quick, if you guys haven't seen it, I did a video on Isaiah Walker, the Florida transfer, announced he's coming to Miami. I put up a video of him playing against Alabama, which could be his debut. If he, what the heck? What truck move was? Oh my goodness. I do not know who got trucked, but my goodness. This guy doesn't even look very big. But yeah, I had that Isaiah Walker video up. Put that together. If you guys like that, I'm thinking about doing more of those. It just depends. But I had him against the real rosters. I even set Alabama's just a possibility of what their 2021 defense would look like. Again, that's if Isaiah doesn't get the waiver. Obviously, if he gets a waiver. Obviously, if Miami plays this season. This year, his debut will come much sooner, but just to give you guys a little look there. That Alabama game's going to be crazy.
They'll bring him down, 7-yard line.
Hopefully Miami's at that level and ready to go, you know. I know it's a full year away, more than a year away, but I'm sure many of you guys are excited. I'm sure many of you guys are just excited, hopefully, to see him play against anybody. We are playing FCS Southeast. I know that gets your juices flowing. I'm just kidding. They got a nice little uniform set up here with the pirate. I like that. The yellow, black, the bright yellow. Okay, it is 14-0. We're late in the second quarter. I'd like to get a stop here and run it down their throat and get another touchdown. I'll take a 21-0 lead at halftime. That sounds much better than this 14-0 stuff. We've got to get a stop, though. There we go. Shut that down.
Miami's going to take their first time out of the half.
Yeah, we're calling timeout, so we're going to get the ball back. We've got enough time to move it down. Again, we're going to stick with the passing game at this point. 194 in total yards, double that up. The 400 yards, you take that. But we've got some more yards to get. What in the heck? Did he really? Yeah, I was off in that second quarter. I felt like it was like 3 straight passes that were just bad. Where are we at? Oh, we're at the 2-yard line. 98 yards, 113 to go. Can we make it happen? I am a little... I know I should probably run it to get it out of there. I kind of just want to pass it, though. We're going to pass it, guys. I don't know if this is a good decision. Oh, it's... Okay. Oh, he dropped it? Oh, my goodness. What the... Okay, we've left Jalen Knight. Okay, we got to make the move on Jalen Knight in there. That's not good. I felt like I wanted that challenge to go 98 yards. Got that fumble. That was interesting. When you're backed up that far, it changes the view. It kind of messed me up there for a second. Pick. We need to somehow get an interception. We need to get the ball back. I still want to get this touchdown before halftime. Okay.
Second down.
Got a lot of movement with their running backs.
The Pirates will use their first time out of the half.
I think that was Zach McLeod there on that tackle. I'm excited to see Zach play. One of the things that I've said it before, but one of the things that really stands out to me with Zach is in the spring, like he knows this is go time for him. He knows he doesn't have time to waste. Like there's a sense of urgency with him, and I always like when players express a sense of urgency for the upcoming year because, and obviously with him being his final year, but you know, I think all players would benefit with just knowing that they've got to really step it up. It gives them that goal to succeed. So I think he's going to do well. And really, Zach's one of the things that's held Zach back in his UM career is those injuries. He's played through them, but you feel like, can we get a stop? Nah, he's going to make it. We're going to get the ball back. That didn't take much time off. 14-3 though. But yeah, Zach's played fine throughout it. I just think if he's completely 100% and not dealing with anything, I'm going to get this return.
Oh, he got nailed on that one.
I think it'll really help him. All right, what do we got? 50 seconds from the 23. Let's go shotgun. Let's see if we can't get some verts.
The offense comes out of the field and they're hoping
and see if we can't move it down quickly. I don't even know if I've ran this route yet this game. I've been working on other things. Got him. Run. Get. Oh my goodness. That's a great play. I'm not saying it's not, but man, I want to score a touchdown there. Okay, we're all the way down here though. Let's score here. And on this game, you gotta pepper the acceleration. You can't just hold it down, but he's open. Get in there.
And that sets them up with a first and goal.
You guys are seeing this drive, and you're probably like, "Why didn't you do this earlier?" I understand, I know, and there were some bad plays in there, but really, I was working on some other things. Plus, I wanted to work on these routes. They were going trips left a few times, which is a little different. Okay, here we go. Get in. Oh.
Just outside the goal line. Miami.
I'm going to use the final timeout there. So we're at the 1. I kind of just want to run it in. I feel like if we don't get a run in, we can still rush. If we don't score here, we can run up to the line. I can audible with 30 seconds left. I know there's no timeouts left. Obviously, we can spike it if we need to. We're at 2nd and goal. So obviously, we got to be careful on the spike. So let's just go ahead and score here and forget all that. I want to make sure we've got a good run play. This pistol, I think they've got some good run plays in this one. They got some zone.
It's 2nd down.
Yeah, we got to score here. Come on. Oh, he's in. That looked easy. There we go. Cameron Harris. I like it. Okay. You know, I feel okay about this quarter. Obviously, I feel like, or this whole half, there's Cameron. Yeah, that play opened up so much, it makes me feel like I should do that more often. I know it's different with the goal line, but. So here we go. We're going to go 21-3 at halftime unless something crazy happens. Again, I feel good about the yards we were able to get. 4 plays, 75 yards. Made it look easy on that drive. I wish Wiggins could have just scored on that play, but a couple more plays and we were in. De'Aaron King adds to his passing total. And guys, maybe we're just going to have to make a decision, to be honest with you guys. And drop in the comments if that's what you want. If I can't get this running game going really well, maybe it's just, hey, let's just worry about De'Aaron. Let's see if we can't get him the Heisman. Let's see if we can't just like rack up a bunch of passing yards with him. Get some run plays when we can. You know, maybe I'm trying to force it too much with the run game. I don't know. I just like to run the ball, and I like to be more balanced. So, and there were some positive signs in this game. Obviously, you can always get better, always work on things, but there were some positives with the run game this first half. Mixed in all 3 guys.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 32.
What the heck? Okay. I don't know what that was. All right, let's finish this half off. Are they going to get this play off? 5 seconds. 4. Oh, they are. All right, that'll do it. First half is done. 21 to... What is he doing? Did he really call this? Oh, my goodness. I honestly was not trying to do anything to the quarterback. They're kicking a field goal? What the heck just happened? They get a decent pass play, but how far out is this? 32? So from the... Is it 49-yard field goal? Well, that looked really easy. What in the... Okay, anyway, still a good first half. I don't know what happened there at the end. 21-6. We'll take it. We're controlling everything. We're getting the yards. You're seeing a little flashes of the run game. Passing game is still fine. Had that sequence that was really bad there, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. Our defense is playing pretty well. I like that Sam Brooks is in there. He's doing well. Again, Blake Baker talked about him in a recent interview that we got to talk to him about. Yeah, 280 total yards. Yeah, that's a big day if we finish this off here. But he just talked about how Sam just was really impressed with that bowl game performance, and obviously Miami did not play well and got that loss, but Brooks had the most tackles of anybody in the game. Either team, he had 12 tackles. It was his first start. He started there for Michael Pinckney. And yeah, so that gives you some encouragement. He said one thing that stands out, what Blake was saying to us was he's noticing that Sam is really opening up in the meetings and stuff, which you can understand. You know, last year with Shaq and Pinckney kind of controlling everything, you know, the younger guys kind of learn their place pretty quickly. Maybe don't show as much personality, but Blake said that he's seeing that with Sam, that he saw that with him in the spring, opening up a little bit more and things like that, which is a positive sign. Feeling comfortable, confident, that whole thing all goes into how you play on the field. Yeah, and I wanted to make sure I asked Blake because I want to know about his thoughts on Sam and Avery Huff. Those are the 2 guys. You know, there's other guys exciting on the defense as far as like potential breakouts and players. But I think both of those 2 guys, because not only are they going to get opportunity, I feel like, but just we're going to see what level they are. You know, that second-year player. And I know Avery didn't play last year and Sam only played a little bit, but if you're getting an opportunity, and that's the thing how it used to be at Miami for years, was just good players weren't doing it, you know, weren't getting the playing time. But as soon as they did, as soon as they got that role, they were ready to go. That's when you talk about having depth and things like that. When you get your opportunity in college football, it's time to perform, whenever that may be. And I know early on in your career it's a little tough, but it's time to produce. And then once you produce, you always want to build on your production. And I think that's what you're hoping to see with Brooks and Huff. And I would assume Brooks is going to get the spot just because, again, further ahead in terms of playing time experience. He had that bowl game, that bowl game performance. Avery's still coming along. But I think Avery, they've got to get him on the field. Start with special teams or whatever. That's a nice little run. Hit that hole okay. Let's get this. Let's keep. Oh, man. We only had 2 carries in the first half. We got to get everybody going here in this second half. 21 points is fine, but again, I wanted to score 80. I know that's unrealistic.
He fights forward to about the 40.
You just look at a team like this that's so bad. You just want to pile up you want every play to be a touchdown. And I haven't decided what I think of this power O, this run here. If I hit okay, there we go, bounce. Get by. Oh, I wanted to spin off. That just didn't happen. I mean, 6 yards is fine. The power O, because the blockers, once they line up, you can get out there a little bit, and that's what you saw there. I just would like to gain more yards. So you see that we've actually ran more than passed. There we go. Mike Harley having a solid game. Again, over the middle, showing that toughness.
Great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
You know, if I wasn't so worried about trying to get the running game this game, I would have wanted to just go for 500 passing yards. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is a little too fast for me there. That looked bad, but my goodness, I did not expect that burst of agility right there. That acceleration. I was ready to either run it or throw it, and then all of a sudden he's out of bounds when I looked up. That was crazy how fast he is.
And he tackles him hard at the 34-yard line.
There we go. Wiggins. Wiggins is having a good game. 100 yards. He had that. I wonder how long that pass play was. About 20 yards too short though. Get that good block. That's a good block by Wiggins there.
Great play here by the freshman safety.
I will say this though about this series. Some of you guys have asked for me to play it more often. I know that I would like to play it more in the sense like I get excited to be able to work on one of these games and these videos. That is a terrible play. I thought he was out there. Okay, we cannot Zion Nelson with that speed. What the heck though? Like I thought my receiver was on the inside of him. Can we see that replay? Oh my goodness, they're not going to show it. I mean, I thought Harley was on the inside and had him beat to the corner there. Oh, I hate throwing picks with this guy. It's so frustrating. Okay.
He fights forward to about the 33, and the tailback goes nowhere on the option.
There's a nice play by Roche. Turnovers are so frustrating. We have 2 now. We had that fumble by Knighton in the first half, and now that interception finished him off. There you go. Jonathan Ford's having a good season, I think. I wonder if he can have a breakout senior year. Breakout senior years are fun to watch and to follow because you know these players have so much on the line, and they're trying to put it all together like one final time. Some of them either haven't started at all, so they finally get that opportunity, or some of them might maybe be dealing with injuries or playing a little bit, or they got to start but weren't very good, that kind of thing. But that senior year, everything's on the line, and when you see guys have that breakout season and get drafted as a senior, you got to feel good for them. Maybe John Ford will be that guy that can have a big one, big senior year. Well, we get the ball back fast, but that interception. I know it looked. I'd have to look back. Maybe you guys saw it. Maybe you saw it differently. I'm just telling you what I initially thought when I threw it. Here's this, again, this power O. Let's see if we can get some blockers. There we go. There we go. He's gone. Go, 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 go. Oh, my goodness. Am I going to get caught? Go. Okay, there we go. That's the play we needed. That's the big run play we needed. 80-yard touchdown run. Cameron Harris. That's huge. Right after the interception, we get this big play. This is what we needed. We need touchdowns. It calls the NCAA record, but other guys have done. But anyways, we'll take it. It's nice seeing him get some love. This is exactly what we needed. I know that needs to happen more often, but this is just where we're at right now. And we will take that for sure. That is a huge play. I definitely need that. I'm not saying I was losing confidence. I was getting frustrated. But that's something to help things up quite a bit. Now we got 28-6 lead. Pulling away here. So Alabama's 4-0. Okay. But we are getting ready to go to 4-0 here too. I'd like to get in that top 10. We're not going to move up in the rankings, I assume, very much at all with this one. But I want to get to top 10 as soon as possible. Yeah, 400 total yards. Again, the total yards are there. Maybe I could score another touchdown. I'd like to be able to get to, at this point, I don't know, 50 points seems a little much. But I feel like there's opportunities for that. If I can get another touchdown, yeah, another touchdown here, maybe 2 in the 4th. I don't know. I'm just trying to take it for what it is. But that 6 point, yeah, I would like to just pour it on these guys. Oh, you got that block right at the last second. But yeah, that running game, maybe I just need to stick with Cameron Harris. He definitely earned it on that play, that's for sure. But, you know, I'm okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep switching them in and out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Missed some tackles there. This Stevenson guy is getting the ball a ton. It feels like a ton. It's only 7 carries. Sam Brooks, 6 tackles. That's good. That pass play is killing me. I'm probably sitting in zone a little too much with these guys, but part of the reason is sometimes you can generate interceptions if you get a good rush on the line, or you can kind of force them into some plays, quick throws, and you can kind of get an interception. Don't call that. Oh, I was hoping I didn't jump, but sometimes you can get interceptions if you guys, especially if you got guys sitting there on the flat with the corners. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. That's why I'm kind of sitting in zone a little bit more. Obviously, man-to-man, we have better players, so you feel confident with that. But I want to get interceptions because I want to impress Tim Burns here. Get those bonus points, get that commitment. Again, even I'm seeing it with this game. It's not a conference game. It's not against a ranked team or anything like that. But there is still so much on the line. We've got to get the running game going. You want to make sure you impress the recruit there. You're trying to win 80-0. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to do so much. And maybe this is just a learning experience. Maybe I just got to, take it for what it is and not try to do, essentially try to score 2 touchdowns on every play, 14 points. So.
Did you see how the defense just swarms of the ball carrier?
All right, defense. We're getting close to this 4th quarter. Shout out to you guys for sticking with me. I think it's been great how much you guys have enjoyed this as well. We can talk some football. You can drop in the comments. We don't have to talk about this game or this season. We could talk about, the real team. Maybe not everybody's into these kind of things, but if you want to talk, we can talk about anything. I've been dropping in breakout players, my thoughts on some of these things that based on interviews we've done with the coaches. So, oh, okay, there we go. I thought he was going to be able to get away, but there we go. Sam Brooks. Okay, we're going to stick with Sam Brooks. He's having a good game. We'll stick with him next game. And obviously, drop in the comment. We're going to the 4th quarter, so 4 fingers up for the squad. Hopefully, everyone's doing that. But drop in the comments that pick. If you want to see certain players in there that I've not used as much. I know there was a fan out there that wanted to see Daz Worsham out there as a starting receiver. I tried to get him in there. He just didn't have the practice that he needed to have to earn even a top 4 spot. But he did good on against the third team unit, and so we got him out there. He's our number 2 kick returner, and you see him up there. He's blocking for Jalen Knighton, so he's getting a little bit of run, a little bit more playing time, but he's just not a top 4 receiver for us right now. But we'll keep sticking with Daz and the rest of these freshmen. Restrepo, you guys saw early as a punt returner. You see Keyshawn Smith is there now. He's had a big catch. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think we've seen much of Michael Redding III. That should be a guy that we should try to get in there next game. That is a terrible...
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw.
That is such a terrible play. Okay, guys, I got to focus. I'm talking about what we're doing next week. I do not like throwing interceptions. I throw it, and I look over, and there's 2 guys there. Mike Harley's not the biggest guy. He's not going to come down with that. Where is our defense? Somehow we tackled him, but... Oh, my goodness. I wish I could do a redo button here on these last 2 plays. Oh, my goodness. Are they really going to score a touchdown here? Oh my goodness, this is I felt like everything was good after that cam play, and now this isn't a dogfight. I promise you it's not, but I do not like seeing this score. This one hurts. 28-16. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, we're racking up yards. Our turnovers are becoming costly. I'm not, I got to stay locked in. I'm trying to just get through this game. This is what happened the first game, to be honest with you guys, when I shut it down there in the fourth quarter. Again, it's not that, it's not that I didn't want to show you guys what was going on. It was just, I had the lead. I put in the other quarterbacks, and it was just turnover. It was just a mess. It was in the rain, so I just kind of fast forward. We're going to stick with this one, though. Obviously, I mean, we're 28-16, man. If I turn the ball over, I don't even want to think about that. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm staying positive because we are racking up a crazy amount of yards, and I feel like the plays are there. I just have to be smarter and not throw the ball to the wrong team. What the heck was that?
Sometimes the toughest throws to make for a quarterback is when he has a wide receiver wide open, and everybody in the stands is saying, throw it, and you aim the football instead of just getting back in rhythm, stepping, and throwing. And that time he aimed the ball, and it was incomplete.
Tackle made at the 45.
There we go. Mark Pope. We needed that positive play. We still got a long ways to go in this game. I need to worry about that and not worry about some of these plays that have happened recently. Oh my. Mark Pope has made some big catches here in this game. He had the 2 right there. He had that touchdown early when we needed it. He's starting to come around with his production. Let's just keep this thing moving here. We got our running game going a little bit. See if we can. There, that did not work, but
That's a great play by the defense.
I definitely want to have a good fourth quarter here. I know many of you guys maybe have dropped off a little bit, but hey, there's a lot to earn here in this fourth quarter. We've got a lot to play for. Again, this run play. Let's see if we can get some blockers here. Yeah, we're switching out of that. I don't know. I want to pass it. I want to get it down there as soon as possible. What the heck happened there? I do not know what happened there. Let's see this formation stuff. Again, I like this ace. It has 3 receivers, just to run 1 running back, and then it has Brevin Jordan in there. We should be able to run this slant. There we go. Somebody get up. There we go. D. Wiggins, let's keep this thing going. Again, gaining points. We need those experience points for sure. That's going to help us with our recruiting. That's where we're going to put those experience points. If we get the next level unlocked, that's what we're going to do there. Brevin Jordan. He's in. There we go. Nice play, Brevin. Again, it's 4-quarter game. We're going to keep coming. He's up to 298 somehow. 2 touchdowns. I like it. Let's go ahead and finish this off. We needed that. I'm not going to lie. We needed that. Those 2 interceptions are ugly. We've got a chance. We got 5 minutes left. We've got a chance to make sure we finish strong, and that's the goal here. Impress the recruits, impress you guys, impress the people on the polls. And you know what? We've got to create some. We've got to create some. I don't know if intimidation is the right word, but we've got to put some fear into our ACC opponents. We're not doing that right now in this game completely. I don't like that 16 points, but again, we're not going to lose this game. I just want to make sure we have a strong game. 21-29. Goodness. It's a lot of short stuff. Pick. Oh my goodness, a little late. I'm a little surprised we haven't been able to pick off a pass this game. I don't even think they don't have a turnover. Close on that. Our tackling's been better this game for the most part.
It's 3rd and 8. Ball on the 37. 5 wide.
Hopefully that's not offside. There we go, Zach McLeod. I don't think that's offside, right? Yeah, so there we go. 4th and 4. Let's get a stop here. Let's turn this into a touchdown. Yeah, racking up the yards. We need to rack up the points, though. Oh, my goodness.
At the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 49.
I'm excited for that Georgia Tech game. I'm not going to lie. I've been thinking about that quite a bit through this one. Because that's a division game. Oh, that's almost interception. Yeah, that'll be a big game to go to 2-0 in the Coastal. That'd be, or just in the ACC, but start. Yeah, I feel like that'd be great. We need to. I haven't looked to see who's been doing well in the Coastal. I think Pitt is ranked, but I'm not sure. But honestly, I'm not. If we beat Clemson and we're able to take care of Michigan State eventually, I feel good about our chances in the ACC. Maybe we're not going to win every game. Maybe this isn't a national title team. But I think the goal, and I think you guys would take it too with this 2020 season team, is just, can they get to the ACC championship game? You want to have a 10-win season would be great, and that's going to be our goal for sure. I want to do that every year. That's a minimum for us.
Quick strike and he drops it.
But I think because I feel like if we can get to the ACC championship game in our first season here, then I feel good about. So it says Blades is hurt. Will return soon, but I feel like we can really build on things for the future quickly. Finish him off. Hopefully that's Rousseau. I think that's Rousseau. 15. Yep. There we go. 3 tackles for loss and a sack. That's good. He's having a good game. We are not going to risk that. We'll put into Corey Couch. I wanted to play the young guys anyways this game, but somehow it got a little too close. I'd like to be able to. They got the ball here, but somehow I do not want them to get 35-23. I'd like to somehow get another touchdown. 4th and 12 here. That's a good play. There's to Corey Couch, 23. Maybe he's the guy you guys want to see more of. I think Blades will be fine, but Maybe you want to see Cal. I've been using the 4-2-5. I went back to that defense. And the 5th defensive back, there we go, finish him off. The 5th defensive back is Amari Carter. Maybe you'd like me to see me more play to Corey Couch more there. All right, here we go, guys. We got the ball back. We got 60 yards to go. Let's get a touchdown here. 2 minutes. Again, I would like for the score to be different, but it is what it is. Again, we're running the ball a ton. We've not done that. We're going verts. Let's see if we can just score real quick. Anybody? I don't see anybody open. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. 17 yards is good, but I didn't know he was going to get tracked down from behind a little bit. Definitely don't want him taking an injury. I did not want to get tackled. I just thought I beat him around the corner there. We're going to stick with this, maybe. I want to see if we can get Harris involved. I'm switching some routes here with Harris. Switch it with Jordan. Okay. Just changing some things up. I want to make sure I have a check down if I need it.
Now he tries to buy some time. He wants it all going long.
I had the right idea. That just wasn't going to work out, but it'd have been great if Wiggins came back on that. All right. Oh, he's at red already?
From the 42-yard line.
Okay.
Second down.
That's okay. He can make plays. I just got to be careful. Stay in bounds. Get upfield. 11 yards. We'll take it. Let's go get a touchdown here. 5 catches for Harley. Again, I feel like, Wiggins had a good game. Harley, Pope had those tough catches. Jeremiah Payton's been quiet this game, but, Brevin had some catches. I feel like we've kind of spread the ball around a little bit this game. Get up. There's Brevin. 21 yards. I wonder what his totals are. 87 yards. That's good. That's a huge game for him. Up to 330 passing. It's starting to come together for De'Eric, his numbers in terms, but I know those picks stand out. Let's see if we can get another score. Jordan, get in. Is he in? No. A little short. But again, we were averaging over 300 passing yards a game for De'Eric. Go over 300 on this one. We've got it. I know the picks are there, but we've got it. Let's see if we can get a touchdown for him. I want to get in that Heisman conversation, to be honest. Maybe it's going to take another week or two. But let's run this in here. No, I want to switch this. Yeah, come on. There we go. I was trying to get out of that play. Let's see if I can throw one in here. There we go. Easy. All right, there's Jeremiah. Just talking about him not doing something. But there we go, guys. I'm okay with that. There we go. That's how you finish strong. 4 quarters. Got to play them all out. Again, if it was like 42-9 and they scored late, I'd be, you'd be okay with it. I know it looked a little dicey there for a little bit, but I'm going to take this win. Again, I know one of the reasons why it's so tough is because you want to do everything so perfect against bad teams like this, and sometimes that can get to you, but I'm okay with how everything went. We got the running game going. That was a huge focal point. We got the passing game going with yards, distributed it around. De'Eric still had a really good game. In my mind, I was thinking he'd throw for 180 today just because I knew I wanted to run the ball so much. But the fact that he goes for over 300, our running backs, Harris went over 100 yards. Wiggins had 100 yards. So the offense was racking up yards. Again, the turnovers were costly. I know that. It'd be great to create a turnover here. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I think it's a good win. Again, we're moving forward. We're moving in the right direction. There were some positives here. Things to work on. That's how a season is. That's how it is in Heisman mode, to be honest with you guys. It's a little tougher. Not everything's going to be super easy. But even with, the thing that's exciting is you look at it and there are still more plays to be made throughout the season. Again, I switched up the playbook. I think it's going to be better in the long term. Short term, a little dicey. It's learning the route combinations over. But I think it's going to be helpful. Hopefully the running game can stay well. We're going to stick with Cameron Harris. He earned it with that long touchdown run.
In the shotgun
And we'll
5
just
wideouts.
keep this thing moving. Hopefully Tim Burns is excited. We did not get the interceptions or the pass deflections, I don't think. We needed 4. Oh my goodness. It felt like they were completing a lot of passes.
That reception good for 7
But that's
yards.
okay. We've got that big lead. I still feel confident that we can get that commitment. The first one of the season. Let's build on that. And if you want to see how recruiting goes for this game, I will fast forward that. I will forward it to the next week. You know, during that live stream, that next video, when we focus only on recruiting, again, looking for hidden gems, adjusting our top targets, doing more scouting. The big ones are Hudson at receiver, then 6'5" with 96 speed is huge. Austin Joseph, I'm excited about. I want to make sure that, you know, he's really the quarterback we want to go after,
Caught with room to work. And
that
he's
we want to
taken
grab.
down around the 39-yard line.
Maybe you guys would like me to go with Nkosi or Tate for next season. Maybe it's Tyler Van Dyke. Again, he's still on the roster. We're okay at quarterback.
Quick throw, and that one's incomplete.
So that's the last play of the game. 42-16. Again, there were a lot of positives with this game. I know I was frustrated. I'm sure you guys are frustrated too. You want to see a huge game. But there was a lot of positives in terms of our yards, our balance. Yeah, look at that. He goes for 392 total yards and 3 touchdowns. That's okay. We will take that. The incompletions and the interceptions stand out, but we are moving along. 4-0 for the Hurricanes. I'll be honest, I didn't really see that coming. You guys wanted me to go to Heisman. I was worried about that, what the results would go. And we're still getting better. We're working on things. We're recruiting a little bit better. You guys are helping out a tremendous amount. Again, if you're still here, you guys have been big. Really big supporters. It's been very helpful to keep this thing moving. And let's go to 5-0. But first, we got to hit up the recruiting. I'm so excited for that. There's a nice play. I like seeing these highlights. Again, making so many good plays for the squad. We go all white unis. Jeremiah Payton gets a touchdown late. So we're doing well. You guys have been a big part of it. But real quick, I want to show you guys stats. I've not done this. So just so you guys can kind of see where we're at with some statistics. I want to look at the run game. Yeah, the 108, 52, you know, solid. Chaney and Knight and Wish was a little bit. The only thing is didn't have a lot of breakouts after that 80-yarder, but only 1 20-yard run. But we're still moving. Again, passing game balance. You see it there. Jordan, 3 guys with 5 catches, 3 guys with at least 69 yards. Wiggins with the 56-yarder, 3 guys get a touchdown. Again, the balance. Let's look at defense. Zach McLeod, a huge game. Tackles for losses all over the place. You guys love that if you love the Miami defense because they do that a lot. I want to back out of this. Let's look at team stats real quick. Okay, game stat. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Let's go to team stats here. How'd we do? Total offense, 535. That's great. Rushing yards, 195. That's way better than it's been. They had 0. And then the passing yards, 340. Gave up too much. But we're going to keep this thing moving. Again, I definitely appreciate everyone's support. You can follow me on Twitter at InsideTheU. Stay locked in to the Miami Hurricanes by following InsideTheU.com. And thanks again for all your support. Thanks for watching.